sort of Infinity War post-viewing review of the movie, and just answering some of the questions that had come about on the run-up to this movie. So this one of the big questions that people had was about the Infinity Stones themselves, particularly where is the Soul Stone. So this is going to be a heavy spoiler video. If you've not seen Infinity War, I suggest you go and watch it. It's amazing. Go watch it in IMAX if you can. Get a good seat right in the middle. It is really worth investing in the money. It is a full IMAX movie. It's the first movie to be shot completely in IMAX, so it's definitely one to invest in going to see on the big screen. Okay, so spoiler warning out of the way. Here we go. So just to catch up first on the other Infinity Stones, we had the Tesseract, the Ether, the Doctor Strange's necklace, the one in Vision's forehead, and the orb, the Power Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy. So we've seen where all five of those have ended up on Xandar with the Collector, in Vision's head, on Doctor Strange's necklace, and the Tesseract was at the end of Ragnarok, and Loki had it in his possession. So all of those you see fairly quickly in the movie, but the Soul Stone. So this one, a lot of people theorised it was going to be Heimdall. He's dealt with very quickly in the movie, so it's not him. Other people thought it was the heart-shaped herb in Wakanda. It's not that. So there was a theory that the initials for each of the stones spelled out Thanos. So H was the missing one, and it turns out that's perhaps true. You could shoehorn in maybe the word her or the word heart, because it's basically someone that Thanos loves, and that was Gamora. He had to sacrifice her in order to get the stone. And it was quite a surprise reveal that the person guarding the stone was Red Skull. Last time he was seen in Captain America: The First Avenger, and he was shot off into a portal opened in the Tesseract, and he's been basically living on his own in isolation on a desolate planet that Thanos and Gamora go to get the stone. So it's quite an emotional bit. There's quite a few shocking parts. Obviously, the reveal of the Red Skull for a start. Um, but the fact that Thanos actually loves someone, Gamora doesn't even believe it herself until the point that he throws her down off the cliff. And she seems to be very much dead. I know they've got a Guardians 3 movie coming, so whether she's going to be in there, we don't know. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know, more spoilers coming. If you've seen the movie, you'll know that most of the Guardians are actually dead by the end of this movie, including a lot of the other Avengers as well. So Groot, Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, and Mantis are all dead. And Rocket and Nebula, I think, are the only two that have actually survived. Even the Collector, I'm assuming, is dead because you see Nowhere is completely obliterated after Thanos visits. So who's left to be in Guardians 3? I don't know. Will they bring back characters? I'm assuming so. So let me know what you thought of the movie. If you've seen it, let me know down in the comments. Did you predict that it was going to be a sacrifice of Gamora would be how he would get the Soul Stone, and that was where it was going to be? I'm not sure anyone would have predicted that the Red Skull was going to appear in the movie. Hugo Weaving had sworn off the part and said he hated playing the role, back in the day, 9 or 10 years ago. So it was good to see him back on the screen as the character. Does that mean he'll appear in more movies in the future? We know that Captain America, Steve, is still alive at the end of this movie, so there's potential for them to come face to face again. Um, so I loved the movie. I hope you did too. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other theories that are still outstanding. Where do you think the stones are after this movie? Because we see very briefly the glove itself is destroyed. We know there's a second glove over at the forge where the dwarves were building weapons. So perhaps that will come into play for the next movie. If someone's managed to gather up the 6 stones, they could go into the other glove, the other gauntlet. So who knows? We know that potentially time travel or alternate realities are going to come into play because we see the guys, the core Avengers in their Avengers 1 outfits and some set photos. But there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe as always. I've been Lewis for Toy Store Heroes. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.